my spear, and he who disobeys my orders will be humiliated by paying the jizya. So Muslims, it's not me making this up, it's your prophet. I have chunks of evidence to show in few other next segments that I will show. So jizya was there to humiliate because you don't believe in Allah. The verse starts, listen, Surah 9:29 starts by saying, fight those who do not believe in Allah. So it's got to do with my faith. It's got nothing to do with me paying tax. In this country, you pay tax. If you don't pay tax, no one's going to kill you. Probably go to prison or you get penalized. But in Islam, under Sharia law, as a Christian, if I don't pay the tax, what happens to me? You kill them. And who said that? That's Tafsir Ibn Kathir. You're shaking your head, but the thing is, yeah, it's right there. It's in your own sources. I'll read it for you. This is what Tafsir Ibn Kathir says. It says, therefore, watch, I'm coming. Therefore, all people of the world should be called to Islam. I don't think you have any problem with that, do you? If any of them refuses to do so, or refuses to pay the jizya, they should be fought till they are killed. This is Ibn Kathir, part 2 on Surah Al-Baqarah and Surah Al-Tawbah, abridged version. This is the tafsir of Ibn Kathir, volume 2. That's right there. So, I'm finished.
I'm going to take to 15. I'm going to take to 15, yeah. Thank you for that. This is a very crude reading of Islamic sources. Have you noticed what he does is, he picks a hadith and reads it solitarily, on its own, without reading reports before and the reports after. Likewise, Ibn Kathir, when you read the entire chapter, what you see there is a commentary on a verse, giving the historical context, the theological context, the context in war, the context in peace, right? What they do is, they pick the context on war and they make it the general rule of Islam. This is where Christian missionaries have failed for centuries to deceive people, because the Muslim scholars are awake. Muslim scholars clarify the picture. Now, what is the context there? The verse he read from the Quran where it states, fight those who do not believe in Allah and His Messenger and charge them jizya, right? What is the context? Same Ibn Kathir, when he will go and read it, states that this happened when the Romans were attacking the Muslims. Muslims were preparing to defend themselves against Roman aggression. Romans had already started the aggression by threatening the Prophet and his community. If you want to read Ibn Kathir, I challenge you to read that part where it talks about the Romans attacking the Muslims. Why wouldn't you read it is the question. Why not? That's because it will clear the context and it will expose your hypocrisy and your double standards in using our sources to think that you can actually paint us as barbarians. The Prophet of Islam, if we followed that understanding of jizya, which my friend presented here, then there would be no Jews and Christians left alive in the Muslim lands. To the contrary, the Christians and the Jews flourished for centuries. The Jewish people, they had the golden age in Al-Andalus when it was governed by the Islamic law. The Prophet of Islam had treaties with the Jewish people. The Prophet of Islam gave protection to the Jewish people. The Prophet of Islam gave protection to the Christians. In fact, when the Muslims went into Syria, the Christians opened their doors for them, welcoming them as liberators. Same happened in Spain. When Muslims landed in Spain, the Jewish people, they sided with the Muslims. They were providing Muslims with important intelligence to neutralize their occupation of Spain. Jewish people were siding with the Muslims. Why is the question.
Time. I'm going to read the context for you, yeah? And then you can come up with that conclusion, yeah? Watch this.
Romans.
I'm going to read Romans second. I'm going to read what I read first. Yeah, this is what I read, yeah? Ibn Kathir, widely regarded by Sunni Muslims to be the best Quranic commentator of all time in his tafsir, and had this to say about Surah 2. Wait, listen. 256. This is Ibn Kathir. There's no compulsion in religion.
So wait. Is Ibn Kathir saying that Ibn Kathir is the...
No. Let me just
say...
So
you just read something there.
No, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna clarify myself.
So can you
I'm gonna clarify myself, sure. Don't worry, yeah? This is what Ibn Kathir had to say. The reason for the revelation of the verse was that the women of Ansar used to make a vow to convert their sons to the Judaism if the latter lived. And when the tribe of Bani An-Nadir was expelled from Medina, some children of Ansar were among them, so their parents could not abandon them. Hence, Allah revealed there is no compulsion in religion.
Thank you.
Narrated Ibn Jarir, on authority of Ibn Abbas and Abu Dawud, yeah, it was revealed with the regard to a man from the tribe of Bani Salim Ibn Auf called Al-Huzayni, whose two sons converted to Christianity, but he himself was a Muslim. He told the Prophet, shall I force them to embrace Islam? This is what the guy is saying to the Prophet. They insist on Christianity. Hence, Allah revealed the verse. But this verse is abrogated by the verse of fighting. This is Ibn Kathir talking, not me. He quotes Surah 48:16. You shall be called to fight against a people to great warfare, then they should fight them or they shall surrender. Surah 9:73. Strive hard against the hypocrites and be harsh against them. Surah 9:1-3. Fight those of the disbelievers who are close to you and let them find harshness in you. And then what I read earlier on, Ibn Kathir concludes it like this. Therefore, all people of the world should be called to Islam. If any of them refuses to do so or refuses to pay the jizya, they should be fought till they are killed. There is the context for the first one. I will give you the context of Romans for the second one.
You have an extra minute to find Romans.
No, I'll show you.
No, I give you an extra minute.
Respond to this one first.
I will.
No.
Do you think I'm running away?
2
I
minutes.
want you to read the Romans, the context.
Respond to this one 2 minutes and I'll show you the Romans. Come on, go.
You have 2 extra minutes.
No, I don't.
I give you my time.
I
give you my time. You have 4 minutes.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Hello, I'm giving you my time. 2 minutes, go on.
I don't need it. Can you just go?
I'm giving you my time and your 2 minutes. You have 4 minutes to talk.
This is an offer you can't reject.
This is an offer in a debate. You cannot reject unless you want to be,
shown up.
to look for the context. Obviously, the context is not there.
Okay, listen.
No, you have to.
Okay,
sorry, I'm not talking. 4 minutes. You have 4 minutes. Start the time.
No, I'm not going to start the time
Right.
because I am the one who quoted Tafsir Ibn Kathir, where it says, therefore, all people of the world should be called to Islam. If they don't, they should be fought till they are killed. I didn't talk about
That's
Romans.
not the context.
I didn't talk about Romans.
I'm telling.
I read you the context of this specific ayah.
So this
and
shows
then
us.
respond to this one first.
This
and
shows
then
us.
I will respond to your Roman rhetoric.
This shows us.
I'll show you. Go. 2 minutes. Go.
No. I'm not speaking. I'm only clarifying. This shows us that these people. Yeah. No. Of course it's funny because I want him to. It's gonna get funnier. Watch. Let's see if you laugh again. He's still talking. Okay? So. It is clear that this gentleman hasn't done his homework. He hasn't got. Okay, then read. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
I told him, Daniel, don't do this to yourself.
Okay.
He didn't listen.
I'm gonna read it. Yeah. However, you're gonna have to deal with my first point, and then you're gonna deal with
what makes you?
No, because you're the one who brought up the Romans. I didn't bring them up.
That's the context.
No, that's not the context.
Read it.
That's a different context.
Read it. But that's
I'm
a
gonna
different.
read it.
That's a different context for the same verse.
No. Yeah, it's a different. Do you know
It's so you deliberately choose this context,
I didn't.
the more hostile one.
I have both of them.
Okay, then read
I have
that.
both of them.
Why don't you read the other one, nicer one?
Because we're debating 2 minutes.
Because I want to make look Islam bad.
No. Listen. Okay,
I want to make Muslims look evil.
All right, let's expose
Right?
you. Let's expose.
Why don't you say that?
Let's expose you, and then you
Expose me. Let me take my shirt off. Let me expose myself.
Watch this. Ibn
Okay, so
Kathir,
can
the
you?
battles. Can you
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
No, 2 minutes. The battles of the Prophet. This is Ibn Kathir, page 183 to 184. I'll give you the reference. Yeah.
No. This same verse.
Allah Most High.
Hold on a second. No.
Why are you interrupting?
I want the same verse.
want the Romans, right?
The commentary of the same verse.
You want the Romans. I'll give you the Romans.
Daniel. Let's be civilized.
Adnan, why are you interrupting me? You can't handle it.
Wait. I know.
You can't handle it.
Came halfway through the movie.
I know it can be
Tell me,
frustrating.
if I'm wrong, then talk about
In
it
order
in
to
your
have a
time.
fruitful discussion, I am
wrong-
requesting from this gentleman to read the entire passage of Ibn Kathir on the matter.
Okay.
Period.
Calm down.
Entire
Do you have it with you?
You brought it up.
Okay, but do you
I'm
have it with
I'm requesting from you to read. How can we know the context when the entire passage is
I'm
read?
gonna read to you what I brought here.
Why didn't you bring
Page
that?
183.
So you don't have the entire.
I do. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Naughty.
The problem with you is you're not listening.
I can pull it out now in Arabic and I'll
Take it
read
out.
it and translate it.
Take it out. Take it out.
Okay, but I want
If I
you to
am
read
wrong, if I am wrong, you can correct me in your own time.
it. Okay, so am I correct
Ibn
in
Kathir-
assuming that you don't have the entire
Ibn
passage?
Kathir,
Do you have the?
page 183 to 184.
What does that mean?
Allah Most High.
Sorry. We don't know what that means. 183, 184.
Can you talk like that in your
But
time?
what
You can't handle it.
what verse are you dealing
You
with?
have to interrupt me to make yourself look good. Don't interrupt. Listen first. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth, and then correct me in your time. I keep restarting the time.
I want the,
Don't interrupt.
I want the
Don't
commentary
interrupt.
for the same verse.
Don't interrupt.
I want the commentary for
Don't
the same
interrupt.
verse.
Don't interrupt.
He doesn't know.
He's evading.
He doesn't know.
He's evading.
He's playing tricks.
He's evading.
I'm evading.
Allah Most High ordered the believers to prohibit the disbelievers from entering or coming near the sacred mosque. On that, Quraysh thought that this would reduce their profits from trading. Therefore, Allah Most High compensated them and ordered them to fight the people of the book until they embrace Islam or pay the jizya. Listen, Allah says, "O you who believe, truly the pagans are unclean. So let them not, after this year, approach the sacred mosque and fear poverty soon. Allah will enrich you, if He wills, out of His bounty. For Allah is all-knowing, all-wise. Fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which Allah has forbidden, and His messenger, nor acknowledge the religion of the truth from among the people of the book until they pay the jizya with willing submission and feel themselves subdued. Therefore, the messenger of Allah decided to fight the Romans in order to call them to Islam. So it's got nothing to do with Romans attacking him. It's got to do with them not believing in Islam.
Okay.
Don't interrupt. I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
How much?
It's
Scott,
got- You said
you
4
need to-
minutes, right?
Yeah.
Ali.
You want to go for 4 minutes
No,
now?
you said
Turn
four
the
minutes.
mic.
Go for 4 minutes.
Blocking.
Go for it. But you're not
Sound.
answering my question.
No, I
You're
did
not-
answer.
No,
I did answer.
He
Listen.
wants 4 minutes.
He
He
wants-
wants to go on, and he doesn't want to read Ibn Kathir. He doesn't want to read the entire
I just
passage of
did.
him.
I just
That's
did.
not the entire passage.
That is Ibn Kathir.
Okay, wait.
That is Ibn
I'll
Kathir.
give you Ibn Kathir.
No
Wait.
problem.
No,
Take it
no.
out. In your own time.
Ibn Kathir. No,
in
no,
your
no.
own time. Let me finish.
No.
Can I finish my time?
Let me take it out. You're going to
This is
read
the
it
problem
in
with
4
Muslims,
minutes.
you know.
4 minutes.
There is no
4 minutes to read Ibn Kathir.
There's no
I'm saying
order.
4 minutes, not for your rant.
no,
not for your rant.
no order.
Not for you
I
preaching.
have read what Ibn Kathir says about
No,
jizya.
that's not the entire passage.
You brought up the Romans. I never brought up the Romans. I was
because
going
that's
to.
the context.
But I was going to, but not now.
That's
Slowly, I was gonna take you out. Slowly, I was going to expose you. But you exposed yourself early, no problem. Yeah. So the Romans is clear as crystal. If you Muslims don't get this, I feel sorry for you. There is no Roman that was fighting
We'll see how
Muhammad
many
at all.
apostates you get today. We'll see.
No Muhammad was, no Romans was going to
We'll see,
fight
innit?
Muhammad.
we'll see.
Romans do not believe in Islam. That's why the verse came, fight those who don't believe in Allah. It's very clear. Why? Because I don't believe in Allah. Fight them. Because they didn't embrace Islam. And it says here, they have to pay the jizya. There you go. Go on. You're going to Google to find this out. It's embarrassing.
No, I'm here. I'm Ibn
Embarrassing.
Kathir. All of it, you will read in your 4 minutes, my friend.
Page on Ibn Kathir.
Yes.
You read it.
Yes,
You
yes.
read it. It's time now.
Okay.
It's your time.
What?
It's your time now. to
No,
refute
you.
this.
I want you to read in 4
I
minutes.
read it, so
Okay.
you refute me. Go.
No, you're gonna read the entire
No,
passage of
I
Ibn
read
Kathir.
what I've read, and if I'm wrong, hang me.
Okay.
You have time. 2 minutes. You ready?
Go.
Go.
Hang you.
No, we don't know hanging and lynching. Only Christians do that. Only Christians do.
You see Muslims,
Only-
they always think about,
only Christians.
they always think about
Okay.
violence. It's metaphor, if you
Yeah.
understand
Yeah,
what that
when you
is.
do it, I point you
Muslims
out.
ready?
Yeah?
Always think.
Are you
okay.
ready? 2 minutes.
Okay.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, now our friend here, what he did was he selectively chose passages from Ibn Kathir's commentary on the Quran, and there's a vast commentary on these verses on jizya. Ibn Kathir clearly gives the context. What scholars of tafsir or commentators do of the Quran is that they bring in information to contextualize the verse. How is it to be applied? How was the verse revealed in the first place? For what? For what purpose? In Ibn Kathir's commentary, and I will read it in Arabic in due course and
No,
translate it.
Ali,
Okay,
let's finish this one.
I will show you that Ibn Kathir clearly stated that this was when the Romans were attacking the Muslims. These verses were revealed because Romans were, and there's a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, it's there, and he knows about it. I'm sure he knows about it. Okay, I will read it. That Umar bin Khattab was at home and a Sahabi came running, knocked his door to tell him, to give him a news of something, and Umar opened the door and he said, have the Romans arrived? Okay, and that was the fear in Medina of Romans. Okay, this was the last year of the Prophet. That's why this verse was revealed, to defend yourselves, to defend yourselves. I know it doesn't, I know it hurts. Calm down, calm down. The context hurts. Okay, context hurts. So the Prophet ﷺ, he was given this verse from Allah. First of all, the first verse where it says the disbelievers are impure, it's not talking about physical. Look at this guy, I'm hugging him. He's not impure. I'm not. Is there a non-Muslim I can hug? Is there a non-Muslim I can hug? No one wants to hug me? No one wants to hug me?
Who told you that?
No, you're a Muslim. You're a Muslim.
Who told you?
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, coming back to my point. So it is about the belief of the polytheists who were attacking the Muslims from Makkah. So verse number 28 is not quite dealing with verse 29. Verse 29 is dealing with the people of the book, who are the Romans, the Christians. They were planning to attack Muslims. I'm finishing now. You took 15 to 20 seconds more. Okay. So the Romans were the people of the books. Okay. Now the question is, if it is true, if it is true, I have to finish my point.
What's your point?
The Romans, if they were attacking the Muslims in the year 9 when this verse was revealed, and the commentators clearly state that this verse was revealed for the Romans because they were attacking Muslims, so the verse was to fight them, to defend yourselves and subdue them. Because they're oppressors, subdue them and then give them a chance to live in peace. And how many? Those who want to live in peace.
Then chop their heads.
By charging them jizya.
Yes.
That's it.
Time.
Now my time.
Okay, I'm going to time myself. Adnan, I challenge you today. Challenge you today. What you said, show me where it says, fight the Romans because they're fighting you. Pay the jizya because they're fighting you. Show me. I am showing you from your own sources. Jizya payment was for humiliation.
And non-Christians team up like Allah said.
I read to you.
This is how Allah warned us about you. They hate each other, but they link up when it's against Islam.
Our Prophet said this. If you believe in what Muhammad said, this is what he said. My livelihood is under the shade of my spear, and he who disobeys my orders will be humiliated by
full video
paying the
will be up later, inshallah.
This is what your Prophet said. So if you disagree with your Prophet, you might as well just leave Islam now. Become an apostate right now, because this is